I come back to another round of Forgotten Now 2 on on Kaba blah blah blah. We're in Irish Reloaded squad, and Slayer is also there and might join later and will probably end up in the Japanese team, so
Hello.
yeah.
And you're American?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Japanese indeed.
I hate this map more than life itself.
But now I'm American.
Oh, good.
And I'm in the same squad.
Nice. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, this map is...
No, map is saying a bit much.
Yeah, this is also a flag run usually.
Yeah, or a rape.
Okay, there's already Japanese guys here at the bunker. And I'm dead. There's also a movie about this raid, by the way.
Yeah? Does it suck as well?
Yeah, I don't really recall. So I think it was not a very good movie, because otherwise I would have remembered. And it has a
But it also means it's not a really shit movie, because that you would have remembered as well, if it was like amazingly bad.
Yeah, but there are not many amazingly bad war movies.
No. No, that's true, I guess. Well, the problem is with mostly amazingly bad movies are made on the cheap, and I think war movies, generally speaking, are more expensive than most, because you need lots of people, you need to have the uniforms and weapons and so on. You know what I mean? Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
actually, some of the classics are not very good because they use American contemporary tanks instead of German tanks.
yeah, but that doesn't mean they're bad. Like the
No.
Patton movie isn't bad; it's unrealistic, but it's not a bad flick.
No.
And
There
still,
are
that
two Patton movies, by the way. Did you know that?
probably more than two.
Yeah, but the other one is a sequel.
Patton
It's
2, the
about-
pattening.
No, it's about the period just after the war. When
Didn't
is,
he have a car crash right after the war?
Yeah. And some people say that was a setup because he was advocating to release all Nazis to fight the Soviet Union.
Yeah, that would have been kind of stupid. Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
conspiracy theory as well. But I don't know, like a car crash seems like a weird way to kill somebody, you know.
Yeah, but it's a perfect way to kill somebody and nobody thinks that it's a murder.
That's true. Do you know that
Rear gate, guys, rear gate.
that sketch by the same guys who did the Are We the Bad Guys sketch? You know those?
Yeah, well, there's a Dutch comedian and he is oh fuck.
Well, anyway, these guys have a sketch, for those who know it, where it's like conspiracy theories and how stupid they are. Basically, they're like planning all these conspiracy theories, and the way they're planning them makes them sound like retarded. Like killing Lady Di in a car crash. Yeah, that's a surefire plan, because we all know she will, no matter what, she will die in this, and it's complete. And that's a great sketch. And basically, although I have a kind of like an ambivalent view of conspiracy theories in the sense of, generally speaking, it's kind of good when people like question, you know, power. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, most of these are kind of stupid, and you also feel like these days more and more people believe them, which is probably not a
Yeah.
good sign.
That's because of the internet.
And
But there's a Dutch comedian who was doing a sketch on the World War II, and he was saying something like, everybody's talking all the time about the Jews, but the Germans, they were the real bad guys. And that's a bit of sarcastic humor.
okay. No, anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, right. And one thing also one shouldn't forget is the Nazis, and I hate to be like Godwin's Law here, but the Nazis also were big fans of conspiracy theories, you know, the whole Zionist blah 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 stuff. Technically conspiracy theories.
Oh, on the left side of the barrack, on the south side, north side.
And often I feel like conspiracy theories are like a simplified version of the truth, in the sense of, obviously, like the powerful aren't working like in the interest of the common man, so to speak. But the problem is that the way conspiracy theorists imagine it is way too simplistic. Like they're all sitting in black, in dark back rooms and doing weird schemes. You know, when the reality is a lot more complicated. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I also love the killer argument of conspiracy theorists that if you say, well, that can't be true, and they say, oh, okay, so you believe actually everything that's in the news, right? And then the discussion is over.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I actually killed an enemy this time.
Move from cover to cover.
Oh, a team killed by Irish Reloaded. But yeah, on this map it's so confusing. I can't even blame him.
Double R.
Yeah, see, this is what happened a lot recently on this map, is that Japanese get steamrolled.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen any other rounds before.
Actually, is that... shit, can't tell.
How? Oh! I also get team killed by Irish.
It's a bit rusty.
We have to take back rear gate again. Okay, that's the rear gate.
Ah, shit, that was stupid. Should have stayed in the hut. Really, that's one of the problems with this map, is the way it's laid out. The best tactic for an infantryman is basically staying in the hut and waiting for somebody to appear. Is it? I mean...
Best way to not die too much, yeah.
Yeah, everything else is kind of suicidal because there's not really any cover. It's so weird. I mean, I'm gonna give him that. It's probably very realistic. It's probably how the camp was really laid out. It just doesn't make for a good video game level.
Yeah, it's a bit stupid to make a real camp with a lot of cover.
Yeah, usually in camps it's like you don't want people to hide and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not actually talking about like hiding even, but just a normal, you know, like flow. Like going from one piece of cover to the next, it's just not happening on this. Just from one hut to the next maybe, but even then it's like, well... all feels slightly out of scale. So let's see, let's take a shotgun here. If it had spawned, it hasn't. Okay, never mind. Now the Japanese infantry, at least they can cross the river at one point, and they usually sneak back here then. So be wary of that.
Yeah.
There's probably a squad leader in
They
these
get,
bushes right now.
They get tanks when they lose a lot of flags.
Yeah, but the tanks have to cross the bridge, and the bridge is destroyed and there's people covering it.
Yeah.
I do
that's
actually
the
kind
problem
of...
with this map.
I do kind of like the idea. I'm not sure, because the idea is, okay, one team defends the bridge and the other gets into the, what's it called, into the camp and kills people, hopefully without enemy tanks. But it's... doesn't work out like that. Yeah, see, there's still people behind us.
We should go over the very left side and then behind headquarters.
And then you have the vegetation, which for many people probably doesn't even show up. So that poor bastard there that we just saw in the death cam crawling through the
so we can encircle them.
crawling through the undergrowth, completely exposed, doesn't even know it. Which is why you usually do not make big undergrowth, with some exceptions, like if it's completely encased by bocage, so you don't see it from afar. That can work, but that's not the case here. So yeah, it's just so many like poor technical things on here as well. Okay, that house is closed.
I'm moving from hut to hut now. Oh, the 100 player thing disappearing nicknames also makes things a bit more difficult in the team killing department.
Yeah, but that's always the case. And I mean, generally speaking, if you make a night map, a bit of confusion is kind of part of it.
Yeah.
There's one guy inside main gate.
Ah, shit. It's so unfun on this.
Yeah, the cool thing is that if I'm going to watch the video later, then I'm going to have fun watching this video, while the round was not fun.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah. Hey. Oh. Second time I get team killed by Irish. We can make a sub-game out of that.
Oh, he's noticing it as well. Ah, shit. I was distracted there. Yeah, it's so random, this whole thing. Please just delete it. Concentrate on some of the better maps. Few as there might be.
Let's go back to real gate, come on. Ah, shit.
Also these fences, so fucking annoying, because they don't provide cover, but you have to run along them, you know? And you can't tell where you can go through from afar, so it's like, at least do something like to mark the entrances by, you know, different textures leading to them, you know, like paths. Something to make this...
Back the first time around too.
something to make this like an actual map.
Where is he?
No! He was behind the corner and saved his buddy's ass. I hate this so much.
Oh, bunny hopper.
Yeah.
I got him anyway.
That was a grenade.
Yeah, you can't bunny hop a grenade.
Maybe. Who
3
says I can?
kills of enemies in a row. Wow.
That guy had good ping for him.
Wow. Yeah.
That was kind of funny, come on.
Mm.
I've heard worse jokes on this.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, well, the communist jokes, so that's him over.
Yeah. BF1 is unrealistic as fuck, and you think this is realistic? Especially the Japanese here running around with submachine guns. Americans driving around British ships and
They have
stuff.
like a regiment of machine guns covering the rear gate.
Yeah.
I just saved your fucking life.
That guy's weirdly hard to hit.
I'm waiting for Traction Wars. Okay, well.
No,
I
well,
hope-
fun waiting.
hope
Huh?
you have a lot of patience.
I wouldn't hold my breath. Rather wait for FH3. Pro tip.
Yeah, that might be an interesting race. Which one becomes first?
Ah, shit. I was wounded there. By the way, that Dancho guy, wasn't he a team killer?
Dancho?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure? seem to recall.
Well, he's not an intentional team killer, at least. I mean,
Okay.
intentional team killers usually don't have accounts on public forums and post normal posts there.
Ah, fuck, we're being flanked.
Well, kill them.
Nah, Mary, there's just no cover that you can use. It's like... Really, whoever made this, you're an idiot. Don't make more maps. Or listen to me and make them like that. No cover, no options, horrible. Whoops.
There seems to be a shitload of cheaters in BF1, yeah. Well, pick a new game and there will be a lot of cheaters in it.
Nah, most cheaters are in old ones where there's no protection. I'm pretty sure there's lots of cheaters in here.
Yeah, but new games are more interesting for cheaters.
No, that's true, I guess. Or like serious competitive games like Counter-Strike.
Yep.
Pretty sure you can get 90 to 7 in BF1 quite easily just by taking planes and stuff. I heard they're pretty powerful.
Oh, I can't crouch move under this hut. Cool.
Yeah, some of the statics have weird collision meshes.
Yeah, this one is a realistic one, which is not very useful
Damn
in
it.
this case, because now I can't get from under it. Oh, okay. Here I can.
Okay, good job, guys. Stay here, don't back me.
Ow!
I'm pretty sure they kind of overdid the
Guys, just stay here for a while.
what's it called, the knee mortars
Hold your-
radius of explosion, because I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere it was more like a hand grenade actually, like a rifle nade
don't
in terms of
hold your
impact.
head, they're bleeding tickets. Already. Hey, what the hell? Ah,
Oh shit.
spawn
What?
kill.
Ah, never mind. I thought I messed up.
Okay, let's go to the plane.
Come on. Guys, when you spawn, get to officers.
Ah, fuck.
Ow.
Charge over there right now. Come on.
Main gate is under attack. Enemies at main gate. Main gate.
Come on, guys, we're winning. This is gonna bleed our ticket. Once you spawn in barracks, just head to main gate, okay?
Also don't team kill. Yeah, Forgotten to the best World War II. Yep, this isn't a game, this is actually World War II.
Guys, get to the main gate, please. We're bleeding tickets. We can do it.
World War II.
We are not bleeding tickets.
World War II, the war for people who liked the first one but thought it was too short.
Get to barracks.
Ooh, that's
Nice,
good net.
Sparks.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed it for some reason. As always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.
Yeah, see you.